let's start here with a broad analysis here with the indices, and then we're jumping into individual stocks and requests too. So S&P 500 remains bullish. The S&P 500 remains bullish, and it does look like we're still developing a wave 3 under a new Elliott wave cycle. All right, so we were discussing potential wave 1 going from oversold into overbought as usual. Wave 2 goes all the way back to equilibrium, which is a range from 40 to 60. In this case, we went all the way to 37. I would say it's the same because we already had a strong recovery. We retested here resistance. And we're actually starting to break out on the momentum indicator too. All right, on RSI weekly time frame. We also got a bullish MACD crossover with rising histogram, which would be indicating that momentum is still strong. Momentum is not slowing down on the S&P 500, despite this very strong recovery we actually had starting April. Another thing I do like about the S&P 500 here is that we got expanding Bollinger Bands. We got expanding Bollinger Bands, which is indicating volatility is still increasing for the S&P 500, and we could still have higher price targets. We do got a minor resistance trend line, which is this white trend line here, which joins the top from December 2024, and also the top from December 2025. Is it? Yes, correct. So it's a 2-year validation, a 2-year trend line. So we would need to break higher here. Basically, we would need to start breaking above 74,000. If we can break above 7,400, if we can break above 7,400, we would be looking for a breakout. Maybe we can consolidate here a bit, retest support at 7,100 and break higher. But since this is pointing towards being a wave 3 for the S&P 500, this looks bullish. Now, what I do think that it is going to happen, but this is just my opinion, and the market doesn't care about my opinion. The market will do what the charts signal, but right now my opinion will be based on what the charts are currently signaling right now. If maybe tomorrow, next week, they get invalidated, of course, we would have to be objective and see what the charts would be flipping to. But this does appear that we are going to see the AI bubble, the real AI bubble. Of course, right now, semiconductor stocks are overextended, but I do think we're really going to see irrational prices in the market. My bias currently would be that we're going to have a blow off top in the market. And later, of course, that would end up on a bear market. But I do think we're going to continue running strongly. We're going to see our rational prices. And I do think we're going to see a blow off top in the S&P 500. This would be a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. So when would I start looking for a top in this market? When? So if this is a wave 3, we're going to continue higher. Not necessarily on a single line, but we're going to continue higher, and we will have a wave 4 correction. All right, we will have a wave 4 correction, and then after that wave 4 correction, we're going to make one more all-time high. So after the upcoming correction that maybe could be around September, October, I don't like to get that millimetrical with time frames and that, but there should be a wave 4 correction, and after that wave 4 correction, we should make higher highs, and then is where I would really start looking for a potential top in this market.